business owners. My name is Dana Ball. I am a small business attorney here in the state of Utah, and I am here to get you out of your comfort zone a little bit to help you face reality and better protect your business that you work so hard to create. Today we've got something easy, right? We'll see how you feel at the end of this, but I want to give you 5 best practices in delivering performance evaluations. So a performance evaluation is not something a lot of business owners are eager to do, and I find that they have good intentions to get them done yearly. There are some really motivated small business owners who do it quarterly. But if you can just find a way that works for you and your management style, here are 5 best practices in delivering those. So one question that we need to ask: would your business be in trouble if your performance evaluation is used as evidence in an employment lawsuit? Do you know what I am meaning by that? So if an employee sues you, one of the first things that is going to have to be produced as evidence is that employee's personnel file. And if there are performance evaluations in there, they're going to be scrutinized. And actually, if you go so far through the litigation process that you have to be deposed, they're going to have those performance evaluations, and they're going to go through them and really question you on every little detail. So it's important to make sure that you are delivering these performance evaluations in a way that will protect you and not harm you. So 5 best practices. Okay. Feedback tools could come back to bite you with litigation. So sometimes it's actually better to do nothing than to document a false picture of an employee's performance. And that's really what can come back to bite you, is if your performance evaluations appear to be a false picture. They're not an accurate reflection of really what was going on with that employee. So here are 5 things, 5 best practices. 1, quality over quantity. Short, to the point, use specific examples to support your assessment. Number 2, avoid embellishment. Okay, so what does exceeds expectations really mean? Well, to a jury or a court, it's going to mean that that employee did a good job. So if you've checked off exceeds expectations mostly, then that communicates that that employee was doing a good job. It would be really hard for you to come back and say that there were some negative things about their job. So you don't want to save up issues until you sit down once a year to evaluate their performance. Don't save them up. They should know all along the way if there are issues going on and what you're thinking. So number 3, be specific. Like I said earlier, quality over quantity. So being specific means use examples with your feedback. Be honest and accurate. Number 4, evaluate the supervisors. Okay, so let's say you have a big enough company where you're the owner, but you're not the one that's actually giving the performance evaluation. You've got supervisors that are delivering these performance evaluations over the employees that they supervise. Well, you need to be looking at how they are evaluating, because sometimes we find that supervisors may be giving an evaluation that exceeds expectations all over the place, but it's an employee who is considered a problem employee. Like the staff, everybody in the company knows that that's a problem employee. So how are they getting exceeds expectations all over the place? The evaluation should reflect that problem. Whatever the problem employee is, it should reflect that. All right, number 5, delivery of the performance evaluation. It is key. It really is. And it kind of goes back to civility and treating employees how you want to be treated. Make time to have a meaningful conversation, not just a 5-minute conversation, an actual meeting with that employee. Make the time to do it. Make them feel important, that you value what they're doing for you. And you need to include both praise and constructive feedback. Everything can't be embellished. You need to be honest. All right. The benefits of a good performance evaluation is encouraging employee feedback. Allow them to give some feedback. Many times, employees, they'll surprise you. They'll identify the same weaknesses that you identified. And that will just soften the blow when you need to give constructive feedback. All right, on a final note, supervisors must understand the significance of the evaluation process. So that goes back to training them appropriately. Sugarcoating helps no one. Protect the integrity of the process in case the company is forced to justify its decisions in litigation. It can come back to bite you, and you want to avoid that. So the question I'm ending with today, are your supervisors trained on how to evaluate the employees that they supervise? Thanks for joining us, business owners, and I hope to see you next time.